Hey guys, NixiK here and welcome back to my channel. Video, the Rainbow Build Challenge, which will be linked down below in the description. I got a lot of comments asking if I could do just a plain 70s themed house. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Very excited, and let's just go ahead and get started with the speed build. I have to be honest with you guys, I was born in the 90s, so I don't know what a 70s house looks like. So I probably had to edit out like hours of me just sitting there like still googling pictures of 70s houses. I also just went to the lake house last weekend, and so I think that also influenced the design of this house a little because it definitely looks like a lake house to me. I really wanted to go stereotypical 70s inside as much as I could. Obviously, I don't have all the packs, and there's also no 70s pack, so it wasn't 100% accurate. If I could have a beanbag chair, that would be great, but no. So we worked with what we had, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was really cute. But as you can see, it's like very lake house looking. Right here, I really wanted to try to do that conversation corner, I think is what they call it, where there's like that little indent, and that's where they have like the couch and stuff. And I also wanted to have as much fun as I could with the wallpapers. So I chose like honestly the ugliest wallpapers, but they worked. I don't know how they worked, but they did. Like that really colorful one with the lines, I used that one and I actually really liked it. I think I actually ended up changing this wallpaper though, so it didn't stay this circle red or anything. But so like when thinking about the style of this house, obviously I googled a lot of pictures and looked up like 70s houses and what typically was in them, and then also like, you know, I have a stereotypical, the movies have shown me idea of it, but I also like was very influenced by my grandma's house and then also Elton John. So like this house turned out to be way bigger than I expected, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this space. So I started doing like a lot of like musical type areas in the house because I was like, you know, it's like a 70s artist lives here because it's a really big fancy house. Yeah, let's go with that. But then also there's like grandma features in it, so whatever. But a big thing in the 70s was using a lot of wood and built-in wood cabinets and all of that. So you will notice I have a lot of big wood cabinets, and that is why. Also, I feel like having a fish tank is a huge staple of the 70s as well. But let me tell you guys, this was hard. It took a lot of thought to think of like 70s style. Did actually do the kitchen kind of the same as I had in my rainbow video, which will be linked down below. That's kind of how I got this idea. Yeah, I kind of went with the same style, but I changed it up a little. I decided to do a full circle in the middle, and it's really fun. I wish I could put like more chairs around the circle because it only really has the spots for the 3, but it is really cute and I like it. And then I decided to do like a little bar area, and let me just say, like, thank God for Get Famous and Tiny Living, because I probably would have had nothing to make this house with if it wasn't for those 2 packs. Oh, and I think City Living helped me a lot as well because they had like the little hookah and everything. But yeah, thank God for those packs because I wouldn't have had any cool retro looking bars or anything. It would have just been like the boringest like wood house. So I actually got to have fun and like do a groovy house with some of the rooms here. And if I had to choose like any decade to really portray me, I would say it is the 70s. I love the music, I love the colors. I don't understand why we stopped being so fun with our houses. Like, everything is all white now. I mean, yeah, some of this wallpaper is not my first choice, and I probably would never do a green room like here. As you can see in the back, there's like that green wallpaper. I changed it. I didn't like that, but I did use it in the living room with the yellow. So with this room on the first floor, I didn't really know what to do here. At first, I wanted to do like a computer room, and I realized that like in the 70s, not a lot of people had computers, or I'm pretty sure not very many like at-home computers. It was a very business thing to have a computer. So I decided to go with like a guest room, and I feel like having like that Murphy bed was like a really big thing, or just like a little guest pull-out room with a TV. I don't know. My grandma had one, so I went with that. So while I'm decorating this randomly grandma room in the middle of my groovy house, I want to let you know a little bit more about myself. I'm a huge animal person. I'm sure you saw my cat in that first video. I actually have 2, so you will probably see another one along the way because he loves bothering me. So that's fun. I am thinking about doing a cat themed house one day. So I'm actually watching a dog right now. I don't have a dog, but I'm watching this super great dog, and I love him so much, and he's just the best. He's so cute, and his name's Leo. Also, I will have a slideshow at the end of this video as well, but I did not get in a good picture of the bathrooms. So I'm sorry, but there will not be a picture of the bathrooms in this slideshow unless you wanted like literally just a picture of like a shower, because it was so hard to get a picture in there. So the room upstairs, I really wanted to make it like a teen room. Kind of like, I don't even know, like just the teen rooms were so colorful and flowers and shapes, and yeah, I really liked that wallpaper, even though it's probably more of like a toddler's room. But it was kind of like around this time that I really wanted a record player. I only had access to that really big fancy record player from Get Famous, but I wanted like record player and records to just like fill this room, because that is a staple of the 70s. That's what they did. But instead, I did a lot of colors and shapes, and then I finally changed it up with that green wallpaper, and oh my god, I love this wallpaper. Like, I literally would have never used this before. Honestly, I've never used any of these wallpapers before, but this one was so cute, and then like, I really like what I did with the room, and I'm just really happy with how this turned out. I think a main thing I realized when doing this build is that the 70s really loved some orange and red, because that's like the main thing I saw. Orange, red, and brown. So that's kind of what I mimicked here. Oh, and the bathroom, I really liked how the bathroom turned out as well. I thought it was really cute because they have like that little groovy rug. So this is the extra room that I was like, okay, I'm not about to do another room. I already have 2 or 3, and I honestly don't want to do it again. So I was like, I'm gonna do like a fun little music room, like kind of where Elton John would hang out, listen to his music, and maybe smoke a little hookah or whatever. Yeah, I really like how that turned out. That little accent wall, so cute. So here's his little electric piano area, and I put like a microphone right next to him. Yeah, I really like how I separated that out and didn't make it just a big open area, because houses in real life aren't just a big open area, so you really do need to have like walkways. Man, when I was building this house, as I put down like all these desks, I was like, I need a computer. Like, what did people put on their desks if it wasn't a computer? I'm such a little like 90s, 2000s girl, because I did not know what to do, so I just put like a bunch of books all over the desks and whatever. So I don't know, I really wanted to switch it up with the design of this house. I typically do, as you've seen in my last couple videos, I typically do like more like single family homes for like the suburbs. Suburb homes is what I would say that I do the most. I was like, as much as I love doing that, and that's the house that I usually download, and a lot of people do like that, I want to switch it up and see like what I can do and like really test my boundaries, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. It was a lot of fun, and if you did want to download it, my gallery ID is NixiKGames. That's NIXIK Games. And you can also follow me on Twitter if you want any updates on what I'm doing, or if you just want to like keep updated with my life. Yeah, I just kind of have fun on Twitter. So I'm about to wrap up the speed build now, and I'm going to go into a slideshow so you can see all the rooms from a first point perspective. Thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed, and please let me know if you ever want me to do another themed build. Comment below if you have any ideas. I would love to do like another generation if I can. I just don't know if that's possible. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.